Oh, wait. Put up there. Yes, people, welcome to MCFC Fan TV. We're starting a new one. We've got a review team. We've got second place, Chelsea. Don't like saying that one right now. We've got Liverpool. That's do you know what I mean? We've got Liverpool coming in. We've got the scum side of Manchester as well, United. We're going to have fun, man. But make sure you show everyone love as well. Make sure you throw a like the stream. Support the boys as well. I'm gonna bring them all in. They can tell you the channels. Show love, don't show hate. Unless they bring it on themselves, then it's on them. But yeah, we're gonna bring in. Unfortunately, because there's two of them, they can go last just because they're above me. I'm just being a bit petty. So we've got Mitch.
All right. Oh,
You good, mate?
I'm
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm not too well. As good as I can be with performances as it is right now. I'm as good as I can be.
But yeah, make sure everyone check him out as well, Mitch. Underneath him,
Oh
he's
yeah,
got his
TikTok's there. With Mitch's football chat off. TikTok's the only one I really use, so it's on there.
Then we got Doobs.
Yes, boys. What are you saying, man?
You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, my name's Doobs. I'm a Chelsea fan, as you can see, Club World Cup champion supporter. And yeah, I go by it's Doobs25 on TikTok. If you guys want to check that out. But yeah, cheers for having me on.
Mate, this ain't gonna be a fun chat. And we also got Patrick. Me and Patrick know each other from other streams.
Yeah, big up on Patrick. I'm a Chelsea fan as well. Know Dylan through various channels as well. My YouTube channel is Talk of the Chelsea. I haven't uploaded much, but I will slowly. We'll do a review. We'll do a preview for Barcelona. So,
okay, so we're gonna start off. We're still waiting for United, but we're gonna start off with Arsenal. It's just happened. It's a little 4-1, boys. Like, is it finished? Is the league finished?
No.
it ain't over till it's over.
And I'll say why. I'll say why. We've been down this road before with Arsenal, like especially in the 22-23 season, which I don't like to go back to because that's where we finished 12th. But I feel like with Arsenal, what it is, when they get to the second half of the season, they start dropping points to not the big teams, but the little teams. They get the draws, and then the draws start adding up. And the thing that keeps me, I think Arsenal will win the league, but it's not over. And the thing that keeps me like a bit apprehensive about it is Arteta as their manager. Like, he hasn't shown me anything in his tenure. Like, he can get Arsenal over the line. And that's not just in the Premier League, that's in the Cups as well.
What are you saying, Patrick? Is it over? Patrick?
I don't think it's over. Don't think it's over. Because, again, what Doobs just said, Arsenal's Arsenal. They spent 200 some days at the top. Man City went and spanked them. They tried doing it again. Man City won it again. And then Liverpool. No one expected Liverpool to win the league. They all thought Arsenal were going to do it. And then Liverpool just walked to the league. So, you know, and the fact that, again, Arteta showing no signs of ingenuity, it's almost like 4-4-2 set piece Stoke FC. That's what it is. It's Brexit FC.
Mitch,
I think it is done. And not even just because of Arsenal. I just think everyone else from Liverpool, City, even Chelsea, I just don't think they've got consistency. I think even if Arsenal back into the season, as they do tend to bottle it. I think by that point, I think they'll have enough of the gap.
Is this coming from 11th place to Liverpool? Whoa! Can I think about bottling right now?
Oh, we won the league last year. We was at the top. We stayed at the top. Arsenal, they've been at the top. They never stay there. We've seen it. As Duke just said, it happens. But I think the gap they will have by that point, I think that even if they start dropping them points, I think they'll be clear. Annoyingly to say, but they're most consistent at the minute. But obviously, things can change. We're only 12 games in. I mean, we might still win the league.
Aim in hand above you.
Boys, can't get away with that one?
Standard Liverpool fan with their delusional claims.
I've got to back it. You got to back it. We're in the mud. We're in the trenches. I've got to say something. I've got to back it. If I'm not living delusional now, I might as well score the season. I've got to do something.
The other problem with Arsenal as well is that it's already starting. Gabriel with a thigh injury could be out for weeks. Imagine Hincapié or Saliba gets injured. That's another one gone, and they ain't got a placement for that.
Or Declan Rice.
Imagine Declan Rice.
Yeah, I think Rice is the biggest one. I think for me, I think he's been their best player recently. He's on fire. That midfield, I think, is different without him.
Yeah,
So it's that.
Also, not to discredit the performance at all today because they battered them, but I do want to bear in mind this is Spurs that they just beat. And I'm just gonna put that there. I'm just gonna put that there.
They didn't
It's
even
literally
turn up
carbon
today.
copy.
Did anyone else think that Arsenal would drop points today?
No, not. And Spurs didn't even turn up. At least give them a game. That first half was like they didn't even do it. They didn't lay a glove on them. It was embarrassing.
It was a North London derby. Anything can happen. It's the same like any London derby, and like Manchester derby, Merseyside derby. Anything can happen. But I never expected Tottenham to do what they did against Chelsea. Didn't lay a glove on them. Nobody had a chance. David Wire showing he's a donkey of the week for staying off his line, for Charlison to chip it over him.
Mate, that was a banger though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a one.
That was a good goal.
Brilliant
Well,
goal.
sadly,
The technique from there, it's got to be pinpoint to lob the keeper and keep it under the crossbar. It's a decent finish, but I mean, it means nothing in
and
the
Cole
end.
Palmer's one against Pickford.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Chelsea man always got to try and get involved.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Chelsea's always got to try and get involved.
Your fault for letting him go for 45.
No, yeah,
Nah.
bad business that.
Nah, he would never have got this good under Pep. Never.
No, to be
Pep
fair,
would have let
I
him-
stand by that. To be fair, I stand by that.
Well,
No,
Pep would
I don't think
never
he
have
get
let
freedom.
him play free.
He would have got that freedom under Pep.
Yeah.
Like with Grealish. Players like you see, I don't think Palmer would have done it. I think you're right. I think going to Chelsea was best for him. I don't think it'd have happened at City.
Nah, definitely not on me. He's like, I said this from day dot. Yeah, we need to let Savinho go, but then they're scared that the same thing's gonna happen. Savinho is shocking. Like he's not gonna reach that Palmer level, and that's what City's scared of. But we should have took that 70 million run off.
What is Pep? What's Pep seeing in Savinho that we ain't?
I don't have a clue. You're legit. I don't have a clue. Like this guy's shocking. I swear, all he can do is run. But so is every other footballer in the world can run. But like he can't score. He tries doing one-on-ones. He thinks he's Doku, and then he just gets smacked off the ball.
So you think he's a Adama Traore then with the baby oil?
And not as well.
With a pace merchant?
Not as well.
Nah, because Traore
Not as
is
quick
hench,
either.
do you get me? Like Savino's not even strong. He can't even body a man off a ball.
Yeah.
With the Doku thing, he's been. I mean, he looks better now, but he's been through a stage where you're looking at him thinking, yeah, he's no good. He's just spurts of pace leading to nothing, but he's improving. So do you think it's with Savinho waiting for the same thing? Maybe that's why. Or and like I say, if so he lets Savinho go and he goes and does what Palmer's done, which I don't think he'll get to that level. Because I think Palmer's very, very good, probably world class. But it's then another one they look and go. If City let another one go, and it's just don't want that to happen again.
Shocking right now. He's shit. He actually is.
Yeah,
like,
he's shit.
Scream. Him and Oscar Bob need to leave my team. I've done loads of videos on TikTok, on Insta, on YouTube. I've done a load, mate. Get these pricks out my team. They're not doing nothing. Oscar Bob ruined his career when he broke his leg because he was sick before that, and now he's just scared to go into tackles. Like it's shocking, man. But now we're gonna hop on to Chelsea. This is the reason why he's second. He's winning it. You won.
Yeah.
Look at the smug faces on these two.
Nah, listen, it wasn't like the best performance in the world. We just done what we had to do. Like 12:30, we had Caicedo didn't touch the pitch, which I'm glad about. Andre Santos made us forget he was even in the team, in the squad. And yeah, some decent performances. I thought Delap could have done better. He was a bit greedy yesterday, but you could tell he's hungry for his first goal. And we got to rest some players. Reece James came off at half time. We kept another clean sheet. That's now 3 clean sheets in a row. People aren't talking about that. So yeah, I wonder what Patrick thinks.
Pedro Neto's showing up for once instead of just running down the wing and just doing absolutely nothing for 60 minutes before Esteval gets put on. What a header! Brilliant cross in by Santos. You know, Gittins. Yeah. Brilliant cross by Gittins, showing his worth. You know, the second goal. You know, Guiu showing his pace and showing his strength to try and get past Burnley and passing it to Enzo. Brilliant goal. Second place. What more can you want? I was a little bit scared when James came off. You know, I thought something was wrong with him, but he was walking down that touchline fine, smiling about. So hopefully he's fit.
No, he put it on his Insta. He said he's fine. He did a story saying, "P.S. I'm all good. Cheers for your concern."
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so he's fine. Yeah,
thank God. But that's the thing. No Caicedo, no worries. No Esteval, no worries. That he's just leaving them for Barcelona and Arsenal. Leaving them for the big guns.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And I actually
I'm happy
think
with that.
this game, I was actually, it's going to sound mad. I was more scared about Burnley than Barcelona. I actually think
Yeah,
we'll beat
same
Barcelona
here.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Scott Parker ball was nasty.
Yeah, but
We
it's
can see-
you know what it is? It's these kind of teams that we struggle against because sometimes we play
Yeah.
down to their level. Again, we weren't like 10 out of 10 yesterday, but we just done what we had to do. We got the 3 points, we scored the 2 goals. And yeah, and it's interesting you mentioned about Pedro Neto. I think the issue with Pedro Neto, which I'm surprised Burnley didn't do this, Pedro Neto struggles against low blocks because he doesn't have the space to run in behind, he doesn't have space to like create a chance, and all he can do is cross, and his crossing isn't the best. But yesterday, Burnley actually came at us. They had a fair few chances, Burnley, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was able to hit him on the counter. He was running down that side, and then eventually, obviously, he got into the position for the cross and put the ball in the net. And he played a role in the second goal as well.
It's just, again, it's Scott Parker ball. It's nasty. You've seen what they did with Liverpool. They nearly got away with a draw if it weren't for some absolute diabolical handball. And the fact that we came across it easily, I'm just glad that we got past that. Now we can focus on Barcelona on Tuesday and then try and cut the gap back down to 3 points on Sunday.
Are you beating Barcelona?
I think we are.
I hope so. I hope.
No Pedri. I think Cucurella. I think Cucurella's going to do a job on Yamal. I think Rafinha will give Gusto a hard time, but I think because again, Barca are going to come at us at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League night. They're going to come at us. They're going to leave space in behind. Look what we did to PSG when they did that.
I mean, that's one good way of thinking it.
Pardon?
That's one good way of thinking that.
Yeah,
nobody gave us a chance against PSG, and look what we did to them.
Yeah, 3-0 in the first half, probably the best half of football I've seen under this ownership. Like
we literally did everything that every other team couldn't do in the Champions League, and that was beat them. Talking to the English club, bar Villa at home.
Yeah.
Mitch, man, do you think they're beating Barca?
I mean, we just saying we did beat PSG away, but putting that out there, we won 1-0. But do I think they beat Barca? Do you know what I think with Chelsea this season? What I will say, it depends what Chelsea turn up. I've watched Chelsea a few times this season. 1 week it's like they could be in a title race, and then a week later you watch them and you think that's not the same 11. That's not the same team. They play completely. It just makes no sense. So that Barcelona game, if they turn up, they've got a chance. I still think it's gonna be tough. I think Barcelona are unbelievable, but if they don't, then I think it could be Barcelona could cause a bit of an embarrassment there if Chelsea play the way they have in some games.
90% of the time, when we lose games, it's because we lose them. It's not because the other team beat us. And I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's very rare that Chelsea actually play a game and the other team's just been significantly better than us. It's usually down to our own mistakes or like our manager mismanaging the game. Like we are our own worst enemy. I think most Chelsea fans can agree with that. That's why we drop points to the teams like Carabags. We lose to Sunderland's and like etc. Like Brighton, yeah, red card and
but
stuff.
But the best bit is that we're at Stamford Bridge. The crowd will be way behind us. It'll be
I'm going to that game. I can't wait.
Night. And the fact that we usually tend to do our best at home in the Champions League against big teams, oppositions. You know, you look at the last time we were in the Champions League, Dortmund at home. We weren't supposed to get out of that game with Graham Potter as our manager, but we somehow managed to beat them and have a special night. You know, we could beat the likes of Real Madrid even without the fans. We can beat the likes of Napoli in the Champions League when they were 3-1 up on aggregate. Those are special nights at Stamford Bridge. And if we could try and bring that energy to the bridge, who's to say that we ain't going to beat Barcelona?
He's a shocking, mate. You ain't beating no Barca. You're not. So it's going to be, yeah.
We'll see.
It's going to be at your mouth.
Hey, what's your logic? What's your logic?
We'll
I want to hear this.
You shit? Nah, to be fair, yeah. I don't know. But I don't know. Barca always do good against English teams, though. That's the thing. Barca actually do all right. Like, let's see your record. 1 minute. You got 12 goals.
The one thing I am scared about is the Barca bombers, the Barca counter-attacks, because that's what they're good at. Hansi Flick sides are good at that. We see it with Bayern Munich. We've seen it in the first year of Barcelona as they are.
Yeah.
Whenever we like Inter Milan or somebody could go and press them and bring all their players to the edge of the box, and if you lose it, You mean Yamal and that will just sprint down the pitch and you're toast.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. We need to make sure we keep Lewandowski quiet. We need to make sure he doesn't get the ball because again, 9 times out of 10, if he has the ball at his feet, he's putting it away.
Even for that age, he's still a beast.
Yeah, he'll put the ball in the back of the net. So we just need to not give him anything. But I think the midfield we're going to win that battle. I think we will. They haven't got Pedri.
The big thing is just survive the injuries as well.
Hey, do you not think Rashford's gonna come back to bite you in the ass? So.
Oh yeah, Rashford.
Rashford's
No, is Rashford going to start? Is Rafinha back yet? I know he's injured. Is Rafinha back?
I'm not sure.
I'm
not
sure.
sure.
Allegedly, he's back.
Oh yeah, Rashford. To be fair, he does have a good record against us. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's in form at the minute. Rashford's playing well, so I could see him probably starting that game maybe because of that, because of the record against Chelsea, because he's been to Stamford Bridge many a times. I could see him going with him anyway.
And
I suppose Rafinha that leads a little bit, but yeah, I think Rashford's got
you're
it
not
there.
seeing it. So Barca yesterday won 4-0 against Athletic Bilbao. Lewandowski scored in the 4th minute. Ferran Torres scored twice. Lopez scored.
Well, we're going to concede goals, but I think we'll outscore them. I think we will. Our attack isn't the issue. It's just at the back.
Another prime example is Newcastle. Look how well they did against Barcelona. Yeah, they lost 2-1, but still, they gave them a game. Made it nervy for the last 5 minutes in injury time, but apart from that, just couldn't lock down Rashford.
Okay, we're gonna go to Liverpool because Liverpool's staying quiet just because it's exactly the eyes just went down. We've got to, because I'm gonna try and hide mine. Yeah, but what happened against Forest, mate?
They lost 3-0.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just leave it there. We lost 3-0. Just move on. Honestly,
you got told by
it was
Dyche.
shocking. We got him played off the park. It was embarrassing. We've had bad games this season. I mean, our records at the minute is abysmal. But that was the worst one for me because that's the game we're looking at. Before the international break, we said right, after we lose to City, and we were right. International break. After international break, we've got some games coming up that they're winnable games. They're winnable games. We've got a decent run. Game Anfield 3-0, and it wasn't even close. Like it wasn't like 3-0, but that didn't like tell the full picture. It did. It could have been 4. Like we're just bad at the minute. I can't even really defend it because we are shit. Like it's just.
We beat Madrid though.
We did beat Madrid.
You say you can't defend it. Neither can Canate.
This whole myth of Liverpool, Anfield's a fortress, Anfield's this, Anfield that, only to get beat 3-0 by Forest. What's that about?
It's usually a fortress. We're going for a transition. It's a transitional season. You have to give us some time. It'll come good.
No. We ain't.
We only spent 400 million in the summer. We only spent 400 million. That's not.
Yeah, no, that's not a lot. To be fair,
you know what? Let's just say it. It's 10 years ago. Welcome to what we felt in 2015-16. You win the league, and now where you are, you're 11th. What? How many points are you above the relegation zone?
Always talk about relegation zone.
Relegation.
I've not even looked because I don't need to look at that. We're finishing top 4 this season anyway. I said it early on. I was live early on. I said we're getting top 4. Everyone laughed, but I'm telling you what. Come May, we'll be sat third in the table.
Are you slot out? Are you slot out yet?
No, I'm on the fence with it. If I'm honest, if he was sacked tomorrow, I would be like, nah, I can see why. But if he keeps his job, I'm also like, all right, let's just back him.
I think
going one way or the other just yet. I think if we lose to West Ham next week, I'll probably get in a slot out jacket and I'll be doing marches and stuff.
I think the league win last season will buy him a bit of time to turn it around.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think he's got a bit of credit in the bank just because of that. I mean, I say just because of that. I mean, winning the league title is not easy, but so he's got a bit of time. But the performance has got to pick up. Like, you can lose games. Everyone loses games, but the performances are just non-existent. There's just nothing to look at and go, at least there's a little spark somewhere. There's nothing from no. But the only actually, I'd say that Szoboszlai is the only one that's actually given us a bit of like, oh, he's playing well. But then he's been put right back yesterday because Badly and Frimpong are injured, which again, I don't understand. Crazy decision by the manager. Joe Gomez is sat on the bench. He can play right back. And you took our best midfielder out of midfield to play at right back. and then we lose so much in midfield when Szoboszlai's not in there. So decisions like that are making me doubt Arne Slot. I'm not gonna lie. Decisions like I'm looking and thinking, I don't get that. It makes no sense to me.
Because you see it in the international break, so Bosley playing against Ireland and that, he was bobbing down that thing, trying to bring in the balls and boxing across. I was like, why ain't he doing that for Liverpool? Why ain't he in the midfield where he can dictate the play, be like the Kevin De Bruyne or be like the Enzo Fernandez or something, bringing in the balls into the box, letting them score.
Whoa.
But you get the point.
Never again put that little freak in the same bracket as De Bruyne. Never again.
I just
Never
love just trying to slip Enzo in there just on the slide.
Yo,
Nah.
he's just laughing at you're even your fellow fan, he's just going, nah, that's just far. Bro,
You get the point though. You get the point though. You need that creativity in the midfield, and Szoboszlai is the best one. But his boldy tactics is just making, the steam coming out of his head. He's working 50 minutes and he doesn't do nothing to change the tactics. He's been found out. Been found out. Crystal Palace were just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, something's got to change. Something's got to change, whether it's tactics or just maybe even players. I mean, it's got that bad. I'm actually looking at it thinking the defense is that open. I was saying, I think maybe we change it and play and put Endo in the 6. That's how bad it's got. I love Endo, but he's not really a start for Liverpool. But that defense is that open. I think we need somebody just sitting there. Don't move. Stay there. Just try and help that defense, because I don't know what is going on at the minute. It's just holes everywhere. It's a shambles.
Also, you say about right back. Is that Calvin Ramsey fit and available?
He was on the bench yesterday. He was on the bench yesterday, Ramsey, but he's only played for God knows how long. Was the Crystal Palace game in the cup the other week, so I wouldn't have started him anyway. But Joe Gomez has played right back for Liverpool many a time, and he's played there competently as well. Like, he's been fine. He was covered for Trent for a while, not like last season, maybe the season before. So I don't understand why you're dropping Szoboszlai to right back when you have a right back sat there. He can do a job there. I just don't get it. I also think he messed up by playing Isak as well, which
Talk to me about that signing. Do you think it made a lot of sense? The Isak, when you just signed Ekitike, and then even before you signed Isak, he was scoring goals. Ekitike.
The reason I say yes, obviously it's a lot of money, and Ekitike is obviously he's actually probably our only signing that's actually doing quite well since he's came in. But the thing with the Isak one, I think what it was is we brought Ekitike. We was going to get a second striker. Obviously, Darwin Núñez left, so we need a second striker. We only had Ekitike. I just think the opportunity was there to sign Isak, who last season's one of the best strikers in the world, one of the best in the Premier League, well, the world, Premier League, whatever. And when the opportunity came up, I think they just thought, we've got to take it. You're not going to turn down Alexander Isak. But obviously now, look, I still back him. I think the signing's still gonna come good, but it's just I don't think he should have started yesterday though. With the fact he's been injured, not really played for us. Ekitike has been playing quite well, and then he gets dropped to the bench. That made no sense.
I think that's killed Arne Slot as well. It's the fact that you've spent roughly 200 and something million quid on 2 strikers, and you've got to incorporate both. You can't just leave one out for the other. You can't just leave 138 million, 30 million pound striker in the bench and then leaving a 60 million pound striker on, because one of them's going to get a bit edgy.
Yeah.
So you've got to figure out that. Not only that, you've got like Frimpong, who's injured. Kirkes hasn't really settled for years. Do you think that 400 million was well spent, including Verts?
I had people saying
I think it's too early to tell, because I think we're so early in, and right now some of the signs, Verts hasn't hit the ground running, Isak's not been great. So right now they maybe look at it's a bad signing. But in 2 years' time, if they've gone on to absolutely smash it at Liverpool, score loads of goals, win trophies, whatever, then you look back and go, actually, the signing was actually a decent signing. It's just they started a bit slow. I think it's a hard one. I think Verts is the one for me I'm worried a little bit more about, because with Isak, I do think we've seen him in the Premier League. We know he can do it in the Premier League. And I do think for him, it would just be he needs a goal, maybe 2. And I think he'll just find a bit of rhythm. With Verts, never played in the Premier League before. He just doesn't look physical enough. I mean, he gets pushed off the ball way too much, too easily as well. And he's asking for fouls that he's just not going to get. It's a little shove off the ball, and he's like arms to the referee, and it's like, you're not getting that. It's too soft. He's got to, I think, be a bit more aggressive. We've seen it when Torres signed for Liverpool. I remember when he first signed for Liverpool, he was a bit the same. He going down a little bit easy, asking for soft fouls, and it wasn't happening. Then it's like I don't know what happened, but I don't know if people had a word with him in the dressing room or the manager or whatever. But he just started getting a bit aggressive, and he's just leaving a bit in on a defender and just being a bit more like, well, if he got fouled, he jumped back up and sort of square up to someone. Just I don't know, just got a bit aggressive, and then that helps him. Obviously, he went on then to absolutely fly at Liverpool. But I think that's what Verts needs. He just needs something to be, I don't know, be a bit more edgy, I suppose, be a bit more aggressive, because right now people are just shoving him off the ball and going, yeah, get out of the way. And he's not really, nothing's happening for him at the minute. In the league, Champions League has been okay, but that makes sense because it's different and it's a bit more style suited to him. Obviously, coming from Germany as well, and he's done the Champions League before. So I think he's been okay in there, but the Premier League, he's getting bullied like a
Right,
lot. And
we've been there signing an attacking midfielder from Bayer Leverkusen as well. I mean, he's at Arsenal now trying to make it, but he's just not. Arsenal fans are trying to convince themselves that he's a decent player, but he's just not.
no.
Yeah, but
To be fair, even Arsenal fans turned on him last season until he got injured, and then they swore blind that he's the reason they didn't win the league because Havertz was injured. It's
Oh,
like
it's
you didn't
Arsenal
you
syndrome.
wanted him you were slagging him off 3 weeks ago. Then he got injured. And it was like we
yeah,
can't win
that's
the
the
league.
story
We've got
about
no
Arsenal
striker.
fans.
We're missing Havertz, and it's like you called him dog shit 3 days ago. Like
It's
what the fuck?
it's classic Arsenal delusional syndrome. That is.
Yeah,
If one person doesn't do something, they'll blame them, and if they do something, they'll blame another.
listen, I have an Arsenal mate on TikTok, which I know he scored a hat trick today, but before he was telling me that Eze is a world class. Like, and this is like they say stuff like that. It's crazy.
No, Eze's a good player, but even at
Yeah,
Crystal Palace, he had periods where he was amazing, but then he'd go missing for a few games. I think even for Arsenal, obviously today, probably an outlier because he was phenomenal, scored a hat trick. But there's been games he's been okay, but I don't think he's flying at Arsenal. I think with Arsenal, what it is he's not flying. I don't think Gyökeres is flying. Obviously, he's injured now, but because they're top of the league, no one cares. It's like, well, you can't really
yeah, that's the
have
thing.
a go at their players because they're top of the league regardless. So I think they're sort of
Yeah,
getting away with it a little bit.
because if we're being honest, Eze, apart from today, this season's done nothing for Arsenal.
No, he's had moments that have looked okay, but he's not flying. Like he's not
Yeah,
been absolutely running the show for Arsenal from that
yeah.
attacking midfield role. So
Oh, look who's decided to join us.
Joe.
Arsenal suck. Arsenal are shit. Yeah. I don't
Damn
care
right.
what anybody says. They ain't winning nothing. I don't give a F. Eze is a great player. Arteta's a shit manager. He ain't winning nothing. He's going to go down as the biggest bottle job ever in this league, ever. All he does is maintain that spot for someone else to come and just win the league. That's all he's going to do. I'm telling you right now. I've
Fair
said
enough.
it.
What are you saying? Are they going to be Bayern?
no, I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think they do.
Nah.
Why?
I think they
Another
will.
Pep just-
Joe, I think with Arsenal look good. I think Gabriel missing's a big thing for me. I think Harry Kane going to Arsenal. Well, I don't think home or away actually, but playing against Arsenal, he scored against Arsenal when he was playing for Spurs every time. I just think he has their number, and I just think that Bayern team they're flying at the minute. They're very good, and I think if Gabriel was playing, I'd probably say, you know, they might do. But I feel like even though Hincapié might come in and he looks okay today, but Spurs didn't really give him much to do. I think that Bayern team will have too much. And they are missing Luis Diaz though, which I think is a big loss.
I think Bayern will just do it. They've got the capacity. They have Arsenal's number as well. The quarterfinal from 2024. No, 2023. Was it 20? When Tuchel was in charge. That one. Yeah, they have their number. And you know, even the previous games, the 10 to on aggregate. Arsenal fans just don't want to be reminded of that. But you've got to be reminded.
But in 11 games in their league, yeah, they've got 41 goals.
They've got they were like 16 games unbeaten Bayern. They were.
Yeah, they got 1 draw, 10 wins. They're still technically undefeated in the league.
Look. Arsenal have no form when it comes to Champions League. Let's face it. Yeah, they have no record of saying that they're going to do anything good in the Champions League. Yeah, I think Bayern is where they stop. Bayern is where they, call call it a night and say, oh, we done all right. Yeah. And then they're going to concentrate all on the league. And then we're all going to say, oh my God, they've got nothing else to concentrate on, so they must do well in the league. And then we're going to see them fail in the league. And that's when we're going to be like, hey, Arsenal did it again. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was just on a TikTok stream with Arsenal fans saying the same thing. Like Arteta will chuck away all the other competitions. It'll be like we were trying to focus on the Premier League. And then what happens? They'll drop points to like the Sunderlands, the Burnleys, all these teams, and then it's the same story.
It's all gonna happen.
But I think we need it. I think we deserve the Arsenal bowl because from the position they're in now, if they don't win the title, I know it's still early, but they're the best team in the league currently, and form-wise, they're there. If they don't go on and win this title, I think the meltdown online will be generational. Honestly, it'll feed families for years.
Not to mention the fact that they keep saying that they're going to win all 4 trophies and it's going to be Arsenal's year to do the quadruple and all that. Shut up. You keep saying this every. You're the London Liverpool. That's who you are. You're delusional. Every year it's going to be our year. We're going to be our year. We've signed players and that. When you don't win anything, you don't blame anyone else.
I mean, we're the current Premier League champions. I don't think there's a need to have a dig at Liverpool there. I mean, Arsenal not won a trophy for 5 years. We are
no, but you know what I mean, though,
champions.
You know what I mean, though, innit? Every Liverpool fan says it's going to be their year at the start of the season. This is Arsenal this year. Every year.
I think last year was the only year we didn't say it.
Every
with
year.
the new manager coming in. But it was our year.
Well, yeah, Jurgen Klopp left. Do you want him back?
If Slot was to leave, I'd accept him in as interim, but I don't think I'd want him back permanent. I just don't think going back's going to work. I really
Mitch,
don't.
you're a Liverpool fan.
Yes.
Liverpool badge. Oh, it's a Liverpool badge. I have to just get real close to my screen there. Hold on a minute. 1 second. Hold on. Why am I down here and he's up there? 1 second. We're Liverpool? What? Thank you. I feel so much needs to be made.
Wait.
If we've got to do it right, 1 minute.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have that. I'm fine with that until tomorrow, anyway. Until tomorrow, yeah. And then we might have to redo another stream, yeah. Because the way I see it, I think Manchester United are going to leapfrog you, Man City. Yeah, I think we're going to leapfrog you as well.
Can they? I thought
no, you can't. You can't.
It's 4 points, isn't it?
2 points.
I thought it's 4.
What's the league saying right now? I'm bringing up the league. Where are you?
You're on 18. We're on 22.
Oh, okay.
19, 20, 21.
We can at least be 4th by tomorrow. 100%. Yeah.
Are you though? Are you?
We could. That is mathematically correct.
Hey, whoa, hang on. Why have we got a Manchester United fan here while the rest of us are in Champions League football?
Please, bro, shut up. Is it Champions League talk or is it Premier? I think the show's called Premier League Show. Yeah. I wanted to ask the Liverpool fan this question anyway before we go.
Teams that finished in the top half of the table last season, like, you know.
Oh.
Hey, stop that. Yeah, why don't we have any Tottenham fans on this show so I can at least cuss somebody?
But they beat you in the Europa League final. I don't think you can.
So shut up.
You
know, yeah, I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. I can't see this season being anything close to last season. Yeah, there's no possible way you could do worse as a Manchester United manager and still keep your job. Yeah, that is the epitome of the lowest it could get as a Manchester United manager. Yeah.
If the bottom three show up,
hold on. I want to know how low they're willing to accept over there on the other red side. Yeah, Liverpool. How low are you willing to accept? Because we've seen how low Manchester United are willing to accept. But how low are you, Liverpool fans, willing to accept losing? How far down are you willing to go?
If Liverpool finish anywhere outside the top 4 this season, I think he's gone. I think we have to get Champions League. I think that's
That's bad.
should be that should be normal. That's the expectations at least. If we finish Europa League or Europa Conference or less, then yeah,
That's
he's
not fair.
gone.
That's not fair. When Klopp came, you weren't finishing top 4.
Did you see the team? Did you see the team when Klopp came? We've just come off the back of Brendan Rodgers finishing 8th, 9th.
So he needs to rebuild.
Different
Your team's old.
circumstances.
Bro. Your
Hang on,
team's
you
old.
can't.
Look
You
at
can't.
Van Dijk. All he's
Hang on,
doing is backing up in the club.
Whoa, Mitch, you can't
Nah.
diss Brendan Rodgers. He took you to second place.
No, fairs. He did. I give you that. But I wouldn't even say Brendan Rodgers did. I think Luis
Yeah, he
Suarez
did.
took us to second place. Luis Suarez took us to second place alongside assistant Daniel Sturridge, and that was it.
The same two that
Bing.
couldn't score against Chelsea when it mattered the most. This does not slip now. Listen, lads, we do not slip now. We go to Norwich, exactly the same. We do it again.
Then he slipped.
Steve Gerrard.
I watched that live.
Slipped on his
fucking
ass.
ass. He gave it to them.
What is this?
Steve
What is
Gerrard.
this?
Gerrard.
No, the worst thing about Chelsea that season is they didn't even win the league. Honestly,
And-
you'd think you won it. The way that Chelsea fans
and-
go on about that day.
And
You'd think you
Champions
won the
League
league.
semi-finalist we made. All the way to the
Oh.
Champions League semi-final, so I take it. Good season.
You sound like Arsenal. That was Arsenal last year.
Oh, no.
We got to the
no.
semi-finals. That was a great season. They got the Real Madrid trophy. Who did you beat on the way there? Anyone worth trophy worthy?
Well, Batiste, Paris Saint-Germain,
No.
you know.
Doesn't know.
Easy. Yeah, can't renew it. It was that long ago. First.
That young.
Dude,
But,
man,
honestly,
let them have it, man. Because they're going to give it
What-
to you, believe me. You need
what
to
I
have
will
your
say,
favourite
what I
team,
will
man.
say with the Steve Gerrard thing, he did right. He slipped, but I'm over that. We've won 2 Premier League titles since then. Had we not, then that day would still haunt me. But we've won 2 since then. Plus the
Two.
Champions League as well in there as well. I'm good. I'm good.
So
Dubes, man. Dubes,
got 2
get something.
fans, a Man City fan and a Liverpool fan sitting here right now, and a Man United fan, right? Who's everybody backing to win the league this season?
Back into right now, I think Arsenal will win it right now. I just don't see it. I just don't see. But I'm just saying there is still a possibility because I've said already before you came on, we've been down this road before where Arsenal have been clear and then something goes wrong, they start blaming on injuries, but really it's because Arteta mismanages games against the lower end teams, and then they don't end up winning anything because he disrespects the other competitions. So
I'm backing my
Patrick,
team, you know.
As legal representations, I have to say Man City. I can't say Arsenal.
That's
I
right.
can't say
That's what
Arsenal.
I'm saying.
don't get me wrong, I don't want Arsenal
You
to
know,
win the
if
league.
Arsenal win this league, you're gonna have AFTV. You're gonna have you're gonna have Ty. You're gonna have everybody talking about this till the end
Yeah,
of
man.
the millennium.
Yeah, man.
Do you think we can handle it?
As a Liverpool
Arteta
fan,
needs to go.
who are you backing? Who are you backing, Mitch?
I think Arsenal. Who would I want to win it, or who do I think will win it? Because there's 2 separate.
All right, realistically, do you know what's funny? Do you feel like Liverpool are out of the title race now already? Then
Oh yeah, I thought us out of the title race after we lost to Brentford. That was it done for me. I was just like, nah, ain't happening. The form is just
so realistically,
nosedived.
who's in for the title right now? Then who's in for the title right this second?
I think that's it. I know Chelsea is second, but I don't look at Chelsea and I think they've got enough to go on and win the league. Where I think City could do it, but realistically, it's probably going to be Arsenal, unless, like Luke said, they just have the biggest bottle. And, I mean, we can hope.
Dubes, man, don't let him talk like that, man. Back your team. Don't say that you're not gonna win it.
He's not saying anything that I don't disagree with. Like I know Chelsea, and the fact that we're second, I feel like, listen, we are a good team. We're definitely better than our season. Our squad's improved, but as I say, our worst enemy is ourselves. Like the reason we won't go on to win the league is because, as much as I'm saying about Arsenal, we'll have games where we drop points to we've already done it this season. We've lost to Burnleys, we've lost to Brightons, we've dropped points to Brentford. So we're going to have that ourselves, and that's why we won't go on to win the league. And the past couple of seasons, forgetting under Potter and Poch, because them 2 seasons were anomalies. When we have been in this kind of position around this time of year, we always drop off around this time of year as well. Like
So what do you need to get to win then? What do you think you need to sign, or what needs to change?
We need to just, the players need to, like, I don't know, just
Goalkeeper and defender. Sorted.
I don't think Sanchez has been that bad this season. But yeah, another centre back.
I need Sanchez out of this club, man. He's causing me too many heart attacks.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
Joe, I think it's you.
You doing what?
Like, we're getting a bit of an echo from someone. Everyone speak for 1 second.
Can you
Hello?
echo?
No.
Right, check. Is it me?
Has anyone got it playing out loud? Like the stream?
No. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not wearing air.
Hello, live direct is Joe Blackman. Can you hear me? Am I good? Is it echo?
Wait. Try now.
Hello.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, who's talking?
Joe. But no, wait, Doobs. It's always when Doobs speaks. Doobs speak.
Hello. It might have been me because I did have the stream open. I didn't realize it's on another tab on YouTube.
Wait, do it again.
Hello.
Joe, it's you. There's an echo coming from you. It's only when Doobs speaks. He's got a deep voice. I don't know.
Ow!
Wait.
Is it my headphones?
Doobs, speak again.
Hello.
Oh, I don't know who it is. Someone's making an echo.
All right. Do you know what? If anything, when he's talking, I just.
Hello.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Perfect, Joe. Perfect.
Why is it only me?
Again, go back to it. Sanchez gives me too many heart attacks. Every time he has the ball, he waits an eternity just to either kick it or just pass it to somebody else. I can't have that, man.
Mm.
Give me Mike Mannion in January, and we'll sort it out.
Why didn't you sign him in the summer? Like,
because
we have 2 sporting directors that are thick as pig shit. That's why. Spending 58 million quid on, like, 45 million on Garnacho, spending nearly 60 million on utter trope, and then we go and buy. We want Mike Mannion for 25 million quid. 25 million quid they wanted, and we wanted to pay 21.
There is a thing. Apparently they're saying that he's out of contract in January. That's why. But
cheapskates.
no, I still would have signed him. No, I agree.
Yeah,
but
get him here. Get him.
I don't know. But if we're being honest, I don't think Sanchez has been that bad this season, though. Like compared to last season.
Oh.
So what's wrong with as many clips of him this year?
Get him
dropping
gone.
the clang off.
And the fact that Fabrizio Romano is saying that Jorgensen is apparently wanting to leave Chelsea to get game time, we're going to be left with one.
Jorgensen is worse.
We think Penders is going to break the Da Vinci Code. Move.
No, I think that's what's given me confidence that my Nan signs in January, because if Jorgensen does leave, who's shit by the way, I think we're going to need another goalkeeper.
I can't rely on an unproven Penders, man. I can't rely on that.
No, he can't come till next season anyway.
You man risking it, another black goalkeeper, yeah?
You had Onana, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What's my name?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Last time you had a black goalkeeper, how did that work out for you, man, as well?
You won the Champions League.
We won the Champions League and the Club World Cup, and got the finals.
Club World Cup.
With the old
the old format. Yeah, the old format. Yeah,
the old format.
Okay. So you
what
guys
about
have
your
actually
black goalkeeper? What did he do?
Well, guys, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man, shut your mouth.
Oh, bro, listen, that's what I'm saying. There's a risk taking. Listen, I've been traumatized by black goalkeepers in the Premier League, innit? That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Traumatized, mate. You've been through Vietnam and back.
Bro, as far as I'm concerned, no
It's
more
not as
black
if, it's not as if Bayunde is much better.
Bayern there's not playing no more. That's why we had to go get my man.
Oh
What do you
yeah,
mean?
true.
Lemon.
Lemon. Yeah.
Yeah, Lemons is the
Yeah,
guy.
true.
Yeah, forget that guy. Bayern who? Bayern where? I don't even know. Bayern where? I don't know where he is. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's gone.
Mm.
But yeah, man, Mitch, man, who do you think you need to sign to make you at least get top 4?
Mark Gahey, I think, needs to come in. Narte's
not-
got to go.
He's
He's a
not
centre back.
Madrid.
I think that makes us defensively better, which I think does then works its way through the team. I think once we're more stable at the back, it does that works going forward. I wouldn't be other than that. I wouldn't be stressing about throwing too much money around. I mean, we spent enough, and I
A
don't
wise
think
man
we need to be
once
going out
said-
spending crazy amounts.
A wise man once said, "Players need to stop buying. Players need to stop signing for Liverpool. And Liverpool need to stop buying players." Jamie Carragher, you fraud! Hold that. Blaming us for spending £1 billion on useless players,
Chelsea
and
just
they
got-
spent
they just
400
got-
million
they just got
quid,
to stop
and they
buying
say
players.
jack
They've just
shit.
got to stop buying players.
Shut up. And then,
Saying
and then he has the
saying
cheek for goal to say, "Oh, Liverpool need to spend more money to try and compete." Shut up, man.
saying
Shut
Declan Rice is better than Caicedo as well. I'll never forget that.
Is he?
Oh my.
Is it?
Caicedo's better,
Oh,
man.
Caicedo is the best midfielder in the Premier League. Let's not do this.
Who controls? Hang on, whoa,
I don't know about that.
I've been chill. Yeah. Come back to me, yeah, when your man has a Ballon d'Or. Then we'll talk. Innit? I'm withdrawing that one. Yeah, I'm withdrawing that one. Never again say this. What has he won?
Club World Cup.
Because he won a
Caicedo.
Club World Cup and a Conference League.
A conference league. Behave
Ran
yourself.
Caicedo.
PSG's midfield amok.
Caicedo, right
Best
now,
midfield.
is the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Shut up.
Who's better? Other than Rodri's not fit right now. Who's better?
Bro, yeah, now Roger's not fit right now, but you're saying he's the best. That's
Yeah, I'm
talking.
saying
That's
right now,
talking.
he is.
That's talking everybody.
He's the
That's-
best. He's the best midfielder in
Where?
form in the Premier League. In form.
We'll see next week against Arsenal who controls the midfield.
Yeah. Who bosses that?
You're gonna get smacked.
Yeah, I'm not even an Arsenal fan yet, and I'm not even a Liverpool fan. But why? Yeah, why are you not speaking up? Why? I'm not even a Newcastle
Zardy
fan.
spent 600 quid on getting yellow cards.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. He still plays better than him when he's ready to play, though. Caicedo, really? You think he's the best midfielder in this league? This current
Yes.
Premier League?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah. You know what? For that,
Who's
yeah.
better? Wait, no. Other than Rodri doesn't count. He's not fit. Who's better? Go on.
If he was fit, Rodri, yes. If he was fit, Rodri.
Yeah, but we're saying right now, who's playing better? Who's playing better?
I was
Possible
talking
who
about
was
this
it,
on the
Caicedo?
show. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Elliot Anderson playing better than him
No,
right.
Elliot Anderson, you mad?
no.
Elliot Anderson, Nottingham Forest. What? Shut bro. Didn't they just beat Liverpool today?
And
Yeah,
what did he do for the 7 games
Funny
on
enough,
the Ange
Caicedo
Postecoglou?
scored in that game.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
We got the best midfielder. We got the best left back in the league as well.
Don't try the conversation.
Oh no, please don't say
No.
Cucurella. No.
No.
Wait, what?
No.
He's
No.
the best left back in the
Best
Prem.
left back. Who?
My guy.
Cucurella.
O'Reilly.
Oh no,
No.
Bro,
please.
nah.
Dude, just stick with the centre midfielder. Yeah, don't speak about any other position.
Cucurella
Don't
is the best
speak
left
about
back in the league.
Cuckoo. Don't speak about Reece James. Just talk about the midfield.
Only Nuno Mendes is better than him in the world.
Nuno Mendes, are you mad?
Only Nuno Mendes is better than him in the world. Only.
Mitch, are you having this?
James, man,
Mitch, you know
no.
Calafiori
Who's better? What you say,
Calafiori's better than Cucurella.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I can
Cucurella is
actually
better
respect that.
defensively.
I actually rate
Actually,
Cucurella. I think
can.
he's a good left back. think Calafiori is better. I don't think the Craig's
No,
going to say he's one
Cucurella's
of the
better
best in the league,
defensively.
but he's
Cucurella's
not.
way better defensively. That's a defender's job. And he's just as good, if not better, going forward.
I'm
better
not having
defensively.
it. I'm not
I think
having it.
Calafiori overall. I think I'd be taking Calafiori, me personally.
I'm on a sofa, mate. I'm on a sofa. You want some of my
You know,
I
you love your team. It's understandable, but let's just be a little bit realistic right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this Premier League, I know you're second, but do you really feel like you're going to finish second?
No.
That's not good.
Hang on, let us enjoy. Hang on, whoa.
We finished
If this
third.
was whoa. If this was Manchester United, yeah, we would not hear the end of it. So let us have our moment.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. Even I don't like my manager. But I
You
still
still don't like Amorim?
of you.
You don't
I
like
thought he turned
Amorim
it round.
I don't like Amorim.
Why?
I'm not a backer of the guy right now. He's still he destroyed my feelings last season. Do you understand me? Yeah. He
Remember that Grimsby game?
all of Manchester United. and now
Oh, he's playing chess. He's playing chess on the sidelines.
this, yeah. We have to accept just mediocre, yeah, and certain things that everybody's raving about being good. I kind of feel like we're just getting back to normality. Yeah, it's been so bad for so long that people are just accepting rubbish now. So that's what I'm saying. We have to.
That
He has
chant
got a
is
lot to prove, bro.
booky. That chant is still booky. He will turn the Reds around. What did he do for the first 6 weeks? First 4 weeks of the season?
Bro, don't ask me. I am
Did
not
not turn anything round.
I'm not. Amorim has a lot to prove to me as a manager. Yeah, if you was looking for an Amorim fanboy, you got one here today. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, Amorim has a lot to prove this season. So much. Yeah. If he finishes top 4, that's the only way he's turned anything around. For me, anything else, you might as well just leave.
Yeah, he ain't finishing top 4.
Yeah, do you think he can finish top 4?
Yes, I do.
Eh?
He won't.
No. Joe, behave, man.
The funny thing is, yeah, if he finishes top 4, then I'll start backing him. He's got the whole season to me what he can do, because I actually think I was on the last show I was just on before I jumped on here. That's why I was late. Yeah, someone was saying that he's got a lot on the line because he said we was in a mini title charge. Now I'm like,
You said what?
Who what?
He said Manchester United is in a mini title charge. Yeah.
Ah,
No.
He didn't say that.
It wasn't me.
He didn't think. No, he didn't.
It wasn't me. I didn't say it. Kenny said it. Yeah. Mr. Let Me Land. Yeah. He said it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I see why he says that though. Because if we win our next 2 games, yeah, we're
keyword.
in an conversation off of Chelsea. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Again,
Yeah.
if being the keyword.
You've got a chance. They're against Everton, Palace, and then West Ham.
Palace are a good team.
but
Yeah,
this
in the Everton game. So
is United strand of dreams, though.
always be Everton. Say that again.
Everton, Palace, West Ham. Yeah, that's very doable.
Mate,
Besides Palace have spank 'em.
if they do that, bloody United Strand's going to do the gladiator walk, for feeling the corn peppers, and then he's saying we're free. Get that head way shaved off.
Hey, if hold on, we
Yeah, it's
didn't
5
win
in a row.
against Tottenham though. That won't be 5 in a row.
Yeah, it's back to 0 now.
Yeah.
We need draws. Don't count.
He's not cutting that hair for a long time.
No.
He's
I think 5 in a row is actually going to be hard for us to do this season.
I
5
think
in a
5. To be fair, I think 5 in a row is it's not common for any team really, if we're being honest.
No, yeah, I think someone said last year, Liverpool and Arsenal, the only 2 teams in the league that went 5 in a row. I don't know if that was true. Someone said it to me, so I don't. But it's not like it's the teams are doing it all the time. I think 5's just too much. But to be fair to him, I mean, it's done its job. He's blown up on social media, which I think was probably the idea in the first place. So but it's done its job. That hair has done its job. But yeah,
He's going to continue to do his job because I don't know when he's going to be able to cut that. Let's be honest. Yeah, winning 5 in a row. Not if it wasn't not losing 5 in a row, he'd have already cut his hair.
Yeah.
But 5. All right, we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't even know if Amram's capable of that. Like, we'll see.
Yeah. So we're about to finish. Yeah. Who does everyone need to sign? Because January is only around the corner. January, what, next month? We'll go with Mitch.
Mitch.
God, I mean, I wasn't when we missed out on Montgate at the start of at the end of the window. I was like, fine, we're going to the season with 4 centre backs, the same as we went with last season. And Konate and Van Dijk, they're still there, no problem. No one could have predicted this Konate fall off, given up. I don't know what his mind's in Madrid, learning Spanish, Duolingo. I don't know what he's doing. So for me, he's got to go. So Montgate, we have to try and get him in January. I think that's the only thing that just helps that defence a little bit and hopefully fixes some of the problems we've got. But there's too many problems. But that would be the one for me if we could get anyone.
Joe?
Well, honestly, if we could get Semenyo, to bolster up that left wing, or something like a Wharton or Anderson.
You got Casemiro, man.
Pardon?
You got big Casemiro.
Yeah, but he can't play 90 minutes. That's the problem that we have with Casemiro. He can't play a full 90 minutes. Yeah, so we need a player
sent off
after Casemiro. Yeah, we need someone after Casemiro.
Semenyo's not coming in to play wing back. No way. No way.
I bet that's where he plays him. Guarantee you that's where he plays him. Guarantee you that's where he plays him.
I think
it's more forward. Do you know what I mean? It depends on what he's asking from the player. If Ahmad can do the job, why can't Semenyo do the job?
Hang on, so whoa. The main thing I hear from Manchester United fans is a midfielder. And you want another attacker for Cunha and Burmo and Sesko?
For me, I'm not in the camp of that we need another attacker, but I can see that this manager wants that kind of intense play where everybody's attack minded.
Sesko club card.
Even if we do something where we get Gallagher alone, it's just another body in the midfield is what we need. I do believe we need somebody in the midfield. Yeah, you should start using Kobe more. That's what I think.
I was about to say Manu. Like, what? I don't get how he doesn't play.
I don't know why everyone don't like him.
It's madness. That lad was running the show for England all of last year in the Euros, like phenomenal. And then now he can't even see the pitch.
Any other team, he plays straight away. That's the thing. He goes to any other team and he starts.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Barcelona as well? Barcelona?
He would start over your stinking. What's his name? What did you say?
Caicedo.
What's this? Caicedo. We'll start over Caicedo. How about that? Yeah.
Yo, I'm not going to respond to that because I know he doesn't mean that. So we can move on. Yeah.
A Caicedo main double pivot.
He's better than Enzo.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah.
He's better than Enzo, bro.
Nah.
With chest, man. Back it with chest.
Nah.
No. Joe's actually got you thinking now. Mainu, Caicedo, double pivot.
Nah.
Hey, Liverpool, why are you laughing? You would have Mainu any day. What's Gravenberch doing right now? What's Gravenberch doing right now?
Come back for me. Stay in there.
Mate, Kobe
come on the
no
bench.
chance, mate. That's what, no chance he's playing for
Come on the
Chelsea.
bench.
You're telling me Mainu doesn't get in over... It's only because Mainu's not played this season why everybody's talking like that.
Mainu can't get in over Ugarte.
And then you guys will be screaming for Mainu on your teams. Forget that it's Manchester United, yeah? Manchester United. Everybody don't want to admit. Bro, that kid is good. Yeah?
No, he
He doesn't get in over Enzo and Caicedo.
He's very good.
Chelsea's midfield, you could argue, is the best
Mate,
all-round midfield in the Premier League.
If Eric Ten Hag was still at Manchester United, Kobe Mainoo will be on that team sheet week in, week out.
Week
Period.
Nobody
Period.
would be saying anything.
Period.
And there wouldn't be any question about it either. Nobody
No.
would be saying that, oh, why is he playing? Because let's not forget what Kobe did when he was playing. Yeah. It's that, listen, you got to admit as well, you see this manager right now, it's another reason why everybody has to take into consideration this guy is not the right guy, yeah? Remember when he first came, he said that he didn't know how to use Casemiro. Now look at Casemiro, one of the best players in his team. At the minute, he doesn't know how to use Kobe. You watch, Kobe is going to be one of the best players in this goddamn team because he's just that damn good.
I mean, that's not hard. That's not hard, really, is it? But, you know.
This guy.
But
I
dude,
thought
we'll be here all night. Boys, we'll be here all night. We're gonna be here all night, dudes. Who's your team?
I think Mike Maignan I'd take. I was hearing rumours, I think, last week about Adam Wharton. If that is true, I'd entertain that. But I doubt Palace will let him go in January, though. But yeah, other than that, maybe another centre-half as well. But I think in the attack, we're fine. But yeah.
Go on, Patrick.
Get me Mike Maignan, I'll be a happy man. Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, he will come in the summer 26 bullshit. Get him in now. He will settle in and he will be the goalkeeper to take Chelsea forward. That's what I need. I don't need this wait until 2026 after World Cup stuff. I don't need all this propaganda about that bit. I need him in the team starting week in, week out. I don't want a heart attack watching Robert Sanchez in goal.
So hold on. If you guys get him, then you challenge then.
Well, everybody says if we get a goalkeeper and centre back, we have to challenge.
Well, I don't think the goalkeeper's been the issue though this season. Other than the Man United game, I don't think he set a foot wrong.
Arguably, I want another centre back, but I just can't think of.
Yeah, I want another centre back because I don't think Badiashile is good enough anyway.
You know what? If they're available, because I've seen reports about this, I'll happily take a Rudiger or Christensen back. Give me Rudiger.
Yeah, Christensen no. Rudiger, yes, Christensen no.
Give me Rudiger. I'll happily have Rudiger back now.
Do you know who I'd take? They never. So go on.
Is that what Chelsea need then? A centre back? Because you said you said that you don't really think he's set a foot wrong, your goalkeeper. Yeah, apart from the Manchester United match. So is that all Chelsea need to challenge then? Is a centre back? Because you are second in the league. Like, what is it that you need in order for you guys to actually say that? Are you both? You said when I asked the question, are you going to finish even second? You guys said no.
Well, as I've said, sometimes it's a case of like where Chelsea go wrong around this time of year is we always play down to the opposition's level. Like we always against the smaller teams, especially, we'll just we take it lightly. We end up dropping points. We don't always lose the game, but we usually draw the games at 1-1, or we concede last minute, or we just start off the game poorly. And then in the second half, where usually we're supposed to come out better, we don't end up getting that equalising goal. But a centre-back would definitely help because even though Tosin had a good game yesterday, he's been poor all season. So, yeah, I don't think Badiashile is good enough. Fofana's injury prone, so you can't rely on him to stay fit.
Disasi, can't trust.
Disasi's gone.
He's part of the bomb squad.
Chalobah's a decent centre-half.
But he's made more mistakes and got sent off against Brighton for doing an absolute crazy thing.
Well, I'm not putting that on him. I'm putting that on Santos, to be fair.
But all I'm going to say is this is deja vu. Remember what happened last season? We were second after beating Tottenham. And everybody said that we were going to compete against Liverpool for the title. Yeah. What did we do? We go to Everton, couldn't beat them because they played the Dyche ball 11 behind the ball. We go and play Fulham, 1-0 up until the final 10 minutes and we capitulate. It wasn't until April or May or March and April did we actually got the kick up our backside and actually got into the top four.
Yeah.
We went on that ridiculous run of beating Liverpool, beating Man United, beating Forest, nearly beating Man City if it weren't for absolute stupidness in the back as well. But I mean, if we have a consistency going, that say right now we have this consistency going, we go and beat Arsenal, we go and beat Leeds, we go and beat teams like this, then maybe win the title race, maybe win the shout. But until I see the consistency that we were having at the end of April to May, I can't trust this team.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Boys, one thing here, what everyone's missed out today? A
Man City.
masterclass. A complete masterclass. Exactly. So from there, boys, love yous and leave yous.